Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 34 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. Just me and Soren on the server at the moment, kind of a quiet day. Everybody's hard at work, getting some mods ready for 1.6 I think. And there's a major resource, Soren, that we do not have. And I wonder if you know what it is.
Is it Creosote?
How did you know?
I don't know.
It's not because I was just talking about it a minute ago, is it?
You heard nothing, audience. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Obviously. Do not rewind 10 seconds, 20 seconds before this. Nanos.
I'm getting myself some tank materials because I'm going to have to build a Creosote tank. You know that, right?
Yes.
Why do I have to build a Creosote tank again?
Because I'm not doing it?
Almost. Almost.
Because we haven't done it yet.
Let me put it this way. Why do I have to build a railcraft tank?
You know my reasons.
How is Minecraft on Forgecraft 2 though? Like, are there issues with it? Like, why didn't we put it on Forgecraft 1 yet?
There's no issues with it. It's because we're changing from liquids to fluids, and I didn't know if that was going to cause the world break on a world we're preserving for indefinite time.
Oh, I see.
So I was just going to wait for 1.6. Not even have any business with it.
Fair enough. So I have no idea how many iron tank walls I need, because usually when I'm building something like this, I don't go with as much as you used, but that's okay. No biggie.
How big do you want it?
I'm going to go with the same size that you made in our basement.
Okay.
Yeah. I figured that was appropriate. Ooh, I'm going to get out my special tool just for this. The Dire Hammer. Oh, yeah. That's what's up. I love it.
More than 120, I know that.
What's that?
Blocks. More than 120 iron tank wall blocks if you're doing an entire wall tank.
I'm just going with whatever size you had. 1, 2, 3, 4. What'd you do? 5 by 5?
Yeah.
Okay. More than 120? You're killing me.
Give or take.
I'm going to need more iron.
That's if you do build the entire thing with just iron blocks rather than have windows.
Oh, now he tells me. I just made myself a bunch of like, oh, that's if you don't use Windows. Who doesn't use Windows?
People who are scared of the light. I don't know, but we'll use whatever excess you have later.
People who are what of the what?
Scared of light. Or people you trap inside the tanks. Oh, can you do this? Can you put people inside those tanks?
It used to be that if you logged out, that it would work.
At base.
Like,
I remember VSWE
log out,
was inside it.
What's that?
I remember VSWE built an entire house inside one. It was still working. I trapped him there. It's like, all right, I'm just going to use your stuff and build.
Yeah, no, like, it used to be that if you, like, built the tank, made it form, and then from here, we're probably going to want this block. Okay. It used to be that you could, like, whatchamacallit, build the tank and then, like, log out, build the tank, log in. It would do it. But I don't know if that's still the case.
How'd you log out, then build the tank?
Well, like, I stand in the tank, I log out, you complete the tank, then I log in.
There's a second person. It's almost like, wow, that's impressive skills there.
Well, you know.
I don't see why you don't use a Mistcraft portal or a book.
That would probably work as well.
Ish.
Probably. Alright, YouTube, so I'm building a tank for creosote oil purposes. We're going to want a lot of this stuff because I want to start playing with some railcraft designs. Specifically, I want to deal with that villager sorting area that I talked about last episode. So I'm going to start working on that. I'm excited for it. So I'll be back in a few minutes once I have a tank here. Alright guys, I am back. As you can see, of course, you need a 3x3x3 hollow block. So we're going to need about, what, 26 of these? to build one creosote coke oven. So I'm hoping for 2 sets. Let's see. We'll see how lucky we are. If I have enough clay and sand. I just went and did a bunch of clay mining. Yeah, I think I did. Excellent. We'll see if we can get a third eventually, but at least for now, I'm going to build them. And you know what I'm going to do in order to make this thing all automated and cool, right? The thing I've been kind of aiming for throughout the whole time here. Maybe I want to build this into the wall. That might be neat. Where is my hammer? You know what I decided, Soren, by the way?
No.
I need a better hammer. Like, the hammer and shovel are awesome, but, like, right now all I have are the, like, iron versions of them. I want, like, better.
So, like, million?
I want Manilian, and I'm thinking, like, just throw a bunch of redstone on it so it's, like, super fast, and I can go, like, crazy through the wall and just destroy things. I think I'm gonna have to try that out. There we go, coke oven. Excellent. Next up, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Because, like, right now it's good, but it could be better. Oh, that's awesome. I really like these tools. I don't know why, but 3x3, you know, it's
a good size.
It really is. It's perfect.
For debugging and playing purposes.
Excellent.
Okay, little gateway is complete.
Oh?
I'll tunnel out of the system later.
Oh, I want to see your gateway.
Okay.
As I'm sure the YouTube audience does as well.
And I will paste spin the code later.
Oh, fancy. Alright, you ready? Alright, I'm here at your gateway. Show me how it works.
Okay, so the button is hidden behind.
Okay.
Right. Apparently, shift right clicking a button deserves the last. Just goes bad.
Yeah,
Don't shift right click a button.
Never. There you go. Oh, that's cool. Don't go in there now. You're going to cause the bug. Now close it. I bet you caused the bug. Oh, no, you didn't. All right, cool. Open it again. Oh, that's nifty.
This little staircase at the front comes up when the pistons slide out of the way.
Right. I like it.
You go down and read the signs.
I should go down and read the signs. This is a dead end, and no, PvP is off. No!
There's a button down there. Or you can break everything in the world.
Or I could just portable hole.
I don't know what that is. Be fine.
I didn't break nothing, I just portable hold. That's all.
Oh.
Okay, so what was
Plus.
I doing? Alright, I want a couple precision export buses, that'll work. I want
Dang,
some
you did
MEQ.
do something.
I want some
Pistons came unlatched.
liquid ducts. I got my wrench here.
When you portable hold through the piston extensions.
Yeah.
So they broke off the wall.
Nice.
You broke it.
I didn't think so.
Shame on you.
I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Says the one with the magical hole in the wall.
You can't prove anything.
We've had this discussion before about videos.
You're probably right.
Oh well. It is fixed now.
Hooray.
Need caffeine, because my words are starting to like go.
What time is it where you are?
11:29. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
You know, but without caffeine, my mind just like loses the ability to read a dictionary or have any kind of concept of vocabulary.
Their coherence is lost. All right, I'm making some tesseracts for us. I made 3. Really only need 2 for now, but the third one will be used, so I'll go ahead and get it going. Now I just have to figure out where I am in relation to all of our base and everything. Oh, that's where I am. Okay, cool. I should be able to connect into there pretty easily. I'm just going to go this way. Hey, there I am. Okay, so we're going to applied energistics our way into this solution. We'll have a precision export bus here. I don't know if they have to be export bused into the top or the sides or if it matters, but we'll find out. Nope, that works. Coke oven's on. We're producing this stuff. Now what I'm also going to need is a couple import buses. We'll let that one craft up. And I'll show you guys why. Of course, we're going to get some charcoal out of this process, which is actually probably good, because right now we're constantly requesting more charcoal because we have several machines that run on charcoal. So now we're making it and creosote oil, and it's actually doing pretty good. Now, if I could probably just turn this on to, export stacks at a time, but it really doesn't matter. So basic import bus. Like, obviously, we're going to let it continue to request charcoal as needed, but the coke ovens are now going to be supplementing that charcoal production. Oh, noes! Don't make me get out my portable hole, Mr. Zorn.
I don't know what it's going to do here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Your time with these guys.
Here lies Dyer. Nice. Oh, Soren. All right, I'm going to give this a minute or two, though, to cook up charcoal, because I want to confirm that I can pull the charcoal out the side just as well as, this thing. I'm debating if I want to move this. Shouldn't really matter. All right, how is my... I'll wait for that to cook up. I'm going to go check on my tesseracts. Good, 3 of them.
We're not going to run out of fruit juice anytime soon.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good with that. Oh, I made way more of those than I meant to. Oh, well. Wonder what I just killed. I don't know. Redstone, iron, glass. I probably killed glass. That's not so bad. No, I've got a lot of those. Okay. Liquid ducts. Prototype Omni wrenches. Probably going to need a lever or 2. You guys know me and levers. Never have enough. So, next up, we want to probably do something like, I'm going to move you up. I'm going to have this and this. And the tesseract here. And we will set it to private, send only. Creosote production 4. Okay. That'll do. Frequency 4 it is. Alright, let's see if this behaves now. Oh. Where's my levers? And you all make sure set to ignore redstone status. Alright, so you've produced 250 millibuckets of creosote, as have you. That should now be draining into my tesseract. You've made some charcoal, which is good. I'm going to set this up to import. Thought I already crafted one of those. That tells me we might be out of something. If you request something from your AE system and it just doesn't show up, it's probably because you're out of some material. And that's why the crafting monitor is very useful for this, because it tells you what it's looking for. I guess not.
No, it's still just crafting.
Did you move? No, overclockers still exist. Alright. Oh, you know what? Maybe I stole the glass that was intended for it when I crafted.
Oops.
That's most likely what happened. Import, export. Coal's gone, or charcoal. Charcoal is gone. Beautiful. So this works. We've got our oak wood going in. We're putting back into the network using the import bus, the charcoal. We've got the creosote flowing. Excellent. Now, off to our tanks. So what we're going to need now, Soren, is we're going to need another machine over there to deal with that. Receiving. And we've got no creosote yet. So receive only, redstone disabled, not doing anything. Alright, I was afraid that might happen. Not a problem though, I can fix it real easy.
You need 2 pipes, don't you?
Yeah. Sometimes you can get away with just one, but not a big deal I can fix.
Yeah, not you're extracting. When it's auto eject.
There we go.
Yep, nice.
Got some over there?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, we're going to need a few more liquid ducts because I want to build the carpenter down there that we can use for the creosote stuff. So we can use it to make the ties. You can make them with shape crafting with a bucket, but if you use your carpenter, you can use 3/4 of the creosote that you need. So it's much more efficient. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a carpenter. So, liquid ducts, here we come. And I'll be right back. And we're back. I have cleared out some terrain underground here. Really loving the hammer and the excavator. Like, so much. They're awesome. Let's see. What's the best way to get over here? So I'm going to put my carpenter right here for my creosote oil. So I'm just thinking right along here.
What is the recipe? Because I need NEI plugins to see it.
It's one of the forestry machines, which is just 8 bronze in a square. And then you glass on the top and bottom.
Okay.
And then bronze on the side, so 6 pieces of bronze.
There we go.
Does that work?
Yep.
Well, then I'm very impressed with myself.
Get by memory.
I make a lot of carpenters, apparently.
Yeah, I do a lot with UU, so I know the feeling.
Yeah, you're like, I know all the UU recipes.
Majority of them.
Okay. So, you got one there? Awesome. Alright, here comes the creosote.
Yay!
It's filling up?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Just to make sure we don't get like monsters in our basement, I'm going to make sure it's well lit down here. F7, thank you very much. Not that I like am afraid of monsters, but zombie sounds are annoying. True story, actually. As I'm recording mod spotlights, I'm usually in a peaceful world, only because I don't want zombie sounds in the middle. Like, you know, I'm like, here's how this block works, and you hear, "Arr." And you're like, oh, thanks, zombie sounds. It's also the reason I have, like, rain disabled, and, like, I always have it, like, full daytime. Like, there's a lot of things I do in my test world so that when I'm recording a spotlight video, it's kind of not as interrupted as possible. You know what I mean?
They're just amused and entertained and being informed about how the mod works.
I guess so.
They're so used to vanilla, they have no idea.
This is a zombie. It makes annoying sounds when you're trying to record. Okay.
I want to be included.
So, oh, you're ready to put the recipe in here. Awesome.
Yeah, since we have, you know, wireless stuff here.
Now here's a deal. You ready for this? I got an idea. This could actually be really kind of cool.
Where are you going?
Up here.
Please tell me not going to the AE network.
Yes, why?
We have a wireless thing right next to our head.
I know you're probably right about that, but I'm crafting something and I want to make sure there's no problem with it, so I needed the crafting monitor. He needs a wireless crafting monitor. That's what I'm going to recommend.
What is your response going to be?
What's that?
I don't know, I was hoping you do.
I don't know. You said that in a way that was like, I know what this is going to be.
Too much inflection?
A little bit.
Okay.
I also had to do other things with the AE network, so there's that.
Oh, the import bus
There's
you
only
can
so
ask
many
to be
sides to a
cracked.
block.
Yes, I'm well aware of this.
Yeah.
This
There's
is
only
why we're doing
6 sides
multi-blocks.
to a block. We can't handle any more than that. Oh boy.
This is why multi-blocks are fun.
Multi-blocks are fun.
Not because they're balanced in any more shape or form, just because you have more to do with it.
Oh, derp. Came up here without actually bringing what I needed.
The Creosote Coke oven has 9 times 6, which is 54 different sides you can interact with.
Hooray!
Versus 6.
So what I'm going to say here is 1, 2, 3 oak slabs equals 1 wooden tie in code. And then I'll make the wooden rail bed recipe as well. And we'll put the rail bed recipe in here. We'll put the wooden tie recipe down here. And then what we should find, Soren, is that now we can auto-craft wooden rail beds.
Yay!
There's just one thing I need. An import bus that needs to go on the front of this machine so they can import into the network. How am I doing with this thing? So I did, by the way, guys, set up a lever back here so that I can flip the lever on whenever I actually want to run this, and then turn it off when I don't want it to run all the time, because I'm kind of trying to save up mob essence, and it uses a lot of mob essence. Like, we have nearly enough, not even close to enough mob essence production, and I'm really working to basic export, basic import. Come up with a good solution to make it better and more mob essence. It's probably going to involve soul shards, or I do have like an idea. It's going to be a little tricky. Come on, basic import bus. Why you no craft? Alright, I'll be back when this is done crafting, guys. Alright, got it. So import bus here, because what you need, Soren, you always need a import bus on whatever machine, because all the interface does is put the items in. It doesn't pull it out. Yep. So by my count, we're utilizing every face of this block at this point, right? Like bottom, obviously we're not using the sides
we're just
of it,
blocking the 2 sides.
Yeah, we're blocking the 2 sides. So I should be able to now request a wooden rail bed and begin. And we should find ourselves with some oak slabs in here. 12 of them. Nice. And it's going to go ahead and make the, requested wooden ties. A little bit slow, just because the carpenter, that's what it is. It's a little slow, but not that big a deal. Oh, I hope we have enough creosote oil for this crazy request that we have.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
We've got 3 wooden ties, and you're just chilling over there, aren't you? You're, why is this taking so long? We should have had it more than, well, I guess not really.
No, not really.
Yeah, we need more creosote oil. Maybe I will make another coke oven. I don't know. 3 coke ovens seems like overkill, but at the same time, no, it doesn't.
Is coal more efficient, or does it just give better result in the end for the coal coke?
Twice as much, but we've only got 5,000 coal, so we have 467,000 oak wood. I kind of felt like.
Okay. Good thing you put some numbers on that, because the 5,000 coal is like, okay, I don't see your point. We only have 5,000.
Wow, I had just enough clay to make another set of coke oven bricks. And do I still have liquidux? I'm good on wood. Perfect. Keep an eye on that crafting monitor for me. Let me know when the import bus is done crafting.
I think it's done crafting.
Well, that was quick. Nice. I think the most important part of any AE network is auto-crafting the AE network components. I'll be back in a second. Alright, just cleared out a little spacing here, and we should... I want to break you. I didn't like that being there. I didn't like the way it looked with everything connected like that. Oh, I don't want that either. That's not good. Stop doing that. I guess.
Your phone hate you or something.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay, there we go. So, do you have any creosote yet? Almost. But this will work. Why would you be... No. You export on, so that when it's done, it's good. Alright, that should be pretty good for our creosote production. A little bit of wasted space, but no big deal. And no mob spawning potential here. So I'm going to close up the wall. So we've got 3 going now, Soren. And we should be set up with our export and import, of course, all that good stuff. And yeah. Come back and check on these in a minute. So did my thing finish working?
We're getting close. There's only 3 more ties. Or 3 more planks.
Oh, okay. Well, it should have crafted one because I had 1 plank from before. And it did. Excellent. So if we really want to be super cool about it, we could automate the entire production line of rails from Railcraft using this process. If we wanted to be super cool. Alright guys, we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, we do have to wrap up the episode, unfortunately. Right about that wrapping up point, I'm sorry to say. But there is something I wanted to show you before we wrap up. So I have been getting hill cherry pollen because my bees are near pollen, and you can see over here, right, these guys, the industrious queen, is collecting pollen. I actually got a little bit of hill cherry, and I've also gotten some of the jungle pollen as well. So if I just look at pollen, you'll see I've got some jungle. But specifically, what I want to do here is, because that's all that's back here, right? Hill cherry and jungle. Those are the only 2 trees back there. So let's take a look at this, see if there's anything interesting. So you're just pure hill cherry pollen, as are you. Average, smaller. I don't know what the difference between these two are or why they don't stack. Saplings low, average, smaller, average, low, none. Alright, I don't know the difference between these two things. Cherry prunes. Okay, cool. Everything looks about the same. Why don't you want to stack? I don't know. Anyway, let me show you what you can do with pollen. I'm going to do it right over here. You know what I need is my brass. Bronze. So, have you seen this part yet, Soren?
I don't even know what you're doing.
Tree breeding. Come outside, I'll show you. By the lemon trees.
Oh. I was way off. Okay.
So if you guys want plums, they come from plum trees. Plum trees are a combination of lemon saplings and hill cherry pollen. So basically you have to breed lemon trees with hill cherry trees to get plum trees. Okay, so I have lemon trees, and because I used the bees, I have the hill cherry pollen. Now, if you just planted lemon trees and you know, the hill cherry trees right next to each other, you would randomly have a chance to get plum trees during the cross-pollination. But with this method, you can specifically apply the pollen to the tree. All right, so right above this torch, Soren, I'm going to take the hill cherry pollen and right-click. And, sorry, FPS hit incoming. Ready?
Alright.
See it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I can break it. Now, that happened to give me a not particularly good outcome. I got the hill cherry lemon sapling. So it did not mutate into a new breed of tree, sadly. But I've got 2 more chances. So let's see what happens on this one. Same deal. And we got the same thing, hill cherry lemon. One more try. Oh. I think it's a lemon sapling. It is. So that must be lemon hill. Yeah. No such luck, unfortunately. But that's okay. I do have some more over here, but I guess I could steal it. Let's do it. Before we wrap up the episode, I'm going to give myself a couple more chances at it. Because here's the deal. When you take any... This thing can catch 4 pieces of pollen. So what you want to do is you actually want to wait for it to fill up before you take any out, because the moment you take out 1 piece of pollen, it destroys that catcher in there. So you have to make yourself another one, which I might be able to do. Yeah, I can. My silk wisp production is now up because I have jungle bees. So I can make that and put this in here. Get the woven silk and place it back in here. Cool. All right, 2 more chances. And then we got to wrap up the episode, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. But we do. We have to. It's unavoidable.
Well, we could leave it on forever, but then you guys never see it. So.
You're so insightful, Soren. Ooh, pomelo sapling. I don't know what that is, but that's not what I expected to get.
A what sapling?
Pomelo? I'm guessing extra trees.
I hope so, because I remember seeing that in forestry.
Key lime sapling. Ooh, that sounds interesting too.
Can we make donuts with it?
I got 2 donuts? I don't know. Key lime is 1 by 1, so that's good. And pomelo is also 1 by 1. Oh, man. All right, time to leave you guys in suspense. We'll be back next episode to plant and check out these 2 new trees that I got. Kind of excited by this. All right, guys, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Come back next time. We should have plenty of creosote oil because we'll let these things run for a while. We should have a bunch of good stuff. All right, guys, take it easy.